Alright, so here's the thing. If you dip your brush about an inch into the paint, and then you have to form your brush. You tap it to the left, you tap it to the right, and you tap the sides a little bit. This way you make sure all your paint stays on the wall, there's no drips on the floor. When rolling, you always have to make sure that these two edges do not touch the paint. You dip your roller several times into the paint, lightly, and then back roll, back roll, back roll, back roll. Pick it up, twist it, and you're ready to go. I highly recommend using the work platform ladder. It's very convenient. You want to stand on the left and reach as far as you can, and then work your way to the right and reach as far as you can. This minimizes how many times you have to move the ladder and speeds up the process. Whenever you're doing a color change, always make sure to apply 2 coats. Apply the first coat lightly and the second coat a little bit heavier. You don't want to leave any brush marks. You want a nice smooth finish. We're using an 18-inch Purdy roller right here. 3/4 of inch nap. The rule that I like to follow is 1 dip, 1 strip, and then overlap it slightly. Back roll as necessary so you avoid any roller marks and make sure you have a nice smooth finish. I recommend using a drop cloth at all times, especially if you're a beginner. But what we did here is we used afterwash and we mopped the floor up just in case of any micro droplets. And if you don't use a brush often, I also recommend you remove the wall plates and roll up to the plug as close as possible, and then brush around it. We are using Interior Super Paint from Sherwin-Williams. Paint and primer, satin finish. I recommend using a satin sheen. It's not too shiny, and it's not like flat where you leave a bunch of smudges on the wall. Even if you do leave a smudge, you can simply take some Windex and wipe it off. There's several different techniques when it comes to brushing. What I'm doing here is side brushing. It doesn't apply as much paint, but what it does, it leaves a smoother finish. When you're flat brushing, it tends to leave brush marks. Since we're doing 2 coats, I'm side brushing everything twice. Also, always make sure your walls are clean before you start painting. You can take a broom and dust them off, or a rag and do a rough clean. And once you get the hang of it, always remember, move 3 times faster. Now we're doing big D damage. And if you got this far into the video, don't forget to sprinkle some of that fairy dust on that shiznit. Bia!